Hello, my name is Maulana Izzul, and I would like to tell you about my progress in SMP Negeri 6 Purwokerto or Purwokerto Junior High School. Let's go to the next slide. SMP Junior High School, they are the identity of SMP Negeri 6 Junior High School, Purwokerto. They are located at Jalan Kesatria, number 83, village of Karangkobar, Sokonegara, and it is the district is Purwokerto and Banyumas residence, Central Java, and there is the identity you can see at this slide. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Vision. The vision of in the vision in this junior high school is making release human resources, excellent achievement, skill, and cares for environmental function. Sustainability function. I think I think in we can see at the school at the vision. I think it want to make the student cares about the environmental in Indonesia. So I think like Adidaya Junior High School. Adidaya is like a green school, like that, something like that. And the next is mission. There are six missions that you can see at this slide. Fostering faith in God Almighty and other read you can read this. Let's go to the next slide. Yeah, and then SMP Negeri 6 Purwokerto is one of the school located near the city center of Purwokerto. This is located in the central of Purwokerto city, and there are several buildings that are quite familiar around SMP 6 Junior High School. Like at the west of the school, there is SMA Negeri 2 Purwokerto, and then in the south there is the office of the commander of Kotim. I think like a soldier camp. There are too many soldiers there. And then to the east there is the SMA Negeri 1 Purwokerto buildings. So SMA Negeri 6 Purwokerto is in the central of the city Purwokerto. And then there are those two senior high school and one soldier camp. And the next, this school is not as known as the Cultural Heritage Building in Banyumas Regency because it can be seen from the shape of the building, which is identical to the buildings during the Dutch colonialism. So I think the building is from a 1940 maybe, because it's like an colonialism era in Indonesia. So I think it's an old building. And then the same thing can also be found in at SMA Negeri 2 Purwokerto or near the SMP Negeri 6 Purwokerto, and which is located opposite the SMP Negeri 6 Purwokerto. So these two school is from colonialism era. And then the characteristic of the school at the surface area, SMP Negeri 6 Purwokerto is built on a land area of around 3,360 meter study room. And then at SMP Negeri 6 Purwokerto is contain 21 classroom, one laboratory, one science laboratory, one language laboratory, one library, student sanitation tent, and then one multimedia room. I think the school is wide because it is offline. I only have the data, not the photo. I'm sorry to hear that because it was an online class. Next, there is the student students data. Like there are about 21 classes and then about 737 students around it. So at the seventh class, there are at the seventh grades there are seven class and contain 242 students. At the eighth grade, there are also seven classes and then 24 students. At the ninth grades, there are also seven classes and around 250 students. So next, extracurricular. Extracurricular extracurricular activities function is to support the personal development of students through expanding their interest, developing potential, and providing opportunities for character buildings and leadership training. There are several extracurricular activities at SMP Negeri 6 Prokerto, and there are about 11 extracurricular. There are Scouts, Youth Red Cross, marching band, karawitan music, and taekwondo and other. You can see this. Next, teaching and learning process. Because it is an online class, teaching and learning activities, or we should know KPM at SMP Negeri 6 Purwokerto that have been carried out by the teacher online through GC or Google Classroom, WA, email, and Google Drive. Online learning due to this pandemic lasts until 11 noon, followed by 2 subjects a day. So there are 2 subjects a day, and the KBM or the learning process is only until 11. And next, nah, you can say this. Since the coronavirus pandemic, the performance of the teacher and employees has been measured by means of attendance in the morning and evening. So the teacher should come to the school at morning and then for absent for presence, and then come again at evening for presence too. You can see this, but the the learning process is also same as the offline process. So it is nothing. It's nothing. What is it? Is there is no problem in this subject. Based on my observation, it can be seen that the subject teacher in this observation activities have a good step in the opening learning activities. They can make a maximum and creative use of online classes because it's so difficult to have an online classes. Usually the student have passive at the online classes because the teacher can see there. And the relationship between student and teacher is quite good, even though there are some students who are busy with their activities. This is some students were passive and during the teaching and learning process, but they are very enthusiastic during the discussion. But while the discussion, the student come and then he become active. I think enough for me. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time.